Hey there fans, welcome to another project update. Hope everyone had a fantastic New Year celebration. Obviously we're in 2022, we're inching closer to our finish line, and let's jump into another project update. As usual, we're gonna go ahead and cover all of our accomplishments in the prior month. So everything that we're covering today are things that we completed in December 2021. So let's hop into it. The agenda, as usual, it's items that we completed, what's ongoing, what's next, and then the special topics. So as far as what we completed, obviously we completed scenes 11, 12, 11, 13, and 11, 14. You guys got to see that on December 25th. We posted it, and we'll talk about the specifics of that in the special topics area. Obviously the special effects were also completed for 11:10 through 11:13, so everything that you saw was pretty much completed. The special effects, the sound effects was done. And so I want to take the time, to be honest with you, and really give a special thank you to Nolan, James, and Mike, our editor. Why they really pushed literally days before Christmas to get this done. If you guys remember my project update from last month, I said that I could potentially finish 11:13. The goal was only to post, I think, 11. Let's see. I think the goal was to post 11:10 and 11:11. And I said maybe I can push 11:12. No promises is what I said. And what I did was I was actually able to finish 11:12. And then I looked at 11:13. I said, wow, there's not much to do here. So I pushed. I called up Nolan. I said, hey, Nolan, I know that we're close to the holidays. Do you think that we can push these two sub scenes in there and give everybody a special treat and give them like special, Christmas gift, if you will, something that's unexpected? He said, yeah, absolutely. And then I got on the horn with Mike, and Mike was, obviously ecstatic to do. He said, yeah, absolutely. I got a lot going on, but I can fit it. So kudos to the two of them. Again, they literally finished this days before Christmas. I think Nolan had finished it 3 days before Christmas, and Mike literally finished it the day before, so Christmas Eve. So I couldn't be more appreciative and more thankful of the team that we have all around. Everybody's really always very passionate about this project, and honestly, they sacrifice. So without them, we really wouldn't be able to have this for you guys to view. So, I'm just very thankful. What else did we finish? We finished smoothing scene 12 and the special effects for scene 12. So that's ready to go. Obviously, we've got 11:14 that still needs to be worked on. We'll touch on that in the what's coming up next section. But yeah, scene 12 is done. And we did the character bio for Swindle. We did it on, I think it was New Year's Eve. So we got that posted. What's ongoing? So scene 18:10, Vicky's at 55%. So she's halfway through it, so good traction there. And then let's go ahead and get into what's next. So what's next? So the smoothing of scene 13 is up next. I'll be working on, once I'm done there, I'll be working on 18:1B. And then the special effects for 11:14, as well as the sound effects. James and Nolan will be working on the sound effects for 11:14 and preparing that for when we upload that sub scene. And that'll round out scene 11. Let's go ahead and get into the special topics. So special topics, let's talk about, Christmas Day, right? We touched a little bit on it, that we were only supposed to do two sub scenes, and we ended up doing 4. So there's a good amount of action there that you guys got to see. Slipstream and Bumblebee, and a little bit of back and forth. Slipstream was able to smash Bumblebee through a bunch of pillars because he tried to blow up Slipstream with some energon. In the end, Bumblebee was brought down, unfortunately. And then we got to see Knockout and Scourge. Their battle continued. Got to see some good sword action and some good staff action. Again, Knockout was not able to defeat Scourge, but he gave it a good try. and he managed to, managed to get a couple of shots here and there. Classic knockout, though, right? We wanted to stay true to his characteristic, his personality, and when he gets damaged, right, he has his moment where he's like, he can't believe, he's like, really, you already disarmed me, couldn't you just handcuff me? But no, instead you had to blow a hole in my chest. He couldn't believe it. He's astonished by it. So I hope you guys find those little intricacies that we're putting in here, complementary to the origins of the characters, right? Even though Knockout is making his transition from Decepticon to Autobot, that's really an allegiance of good and evil. But his characteristics are still there, right? He's still a scientist, right? And he's still worried about his cosmetics. And so on and so forth. So those types of things we didn't want to change. And then we close off with scene 1113, which was Ultra Magnus taking on Galvatron. Obviously, Ultra Magnus couldn't take on Megatron. So, realistically, he wasn't going to stand up to Galvatron. And Galvatron really did a number on him, really beat the snot out of him, to be quite frank. And then we end the scene in a very, very specific way. It was meaningful in the sense that Galvatron steps foot. At the very end of the scene, we see him take his first step into Autobot HQ. And so that's significant, right? It symbolizes the defeat of the Autobots, and whatever it was that they were protecting in there is now lost. It's open to the enemy. So pretty significant in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think about the scene. What were your thoughts? What were your favorite parts? What did you like about it? Hit us off in the comments. The next scene that we're going to go ahead and do, like I said, we're going to close off scene 11 with 1114. We're going to go ahead and post that the third weekend of this month. I think it's the 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I can't remember. Third weekend. Look for us on Facebook. I'll put up an event as we normally do to remind everybody the day and the time. What else? So some changes to the channel. Really wanted to start adding some more things, right? Predominantly, I've kept this channel specific to the project, updates on the project, what's been going on, and so on and so forth. Have dabbled a little bit in action figure reviews, not a whole lot. I tried to do the War for Cybertron, but I really wasn't into it, to be honest with you. If it were G1 all over again, fine, and that's kind of what it was. But I think I've been spoiled by Prime. I think with the technology that we have, the Transformers shouldn't be as boxy as they were. That was my main gripe with that series and the action figures, right? I think I'll do a couple more action figure reviews. I did the REDRC. I picked up the other day the Flame, I think it's Flame Toys, Hot Rod that was based on the IDW version, which if you guys can see it over my shoulder, he's standing right behind me. It took me like a couple of days to put him together. It was a model kit. I wasn't expecting it. I did say model kit. I don't know. I'll chop it up to old age, right? but yeah, I'll do a review on that. I also thought about doing reviews on other things, such as maybe some Marvel Legends. I do collect X-Men Marvel Legends. I've got them all, actually, from the Hasbro side. I can't collect all the other stuff. It's just too much. But X-Men, they were the first comic books, or the first mutant team, the first Marvel team that I was really into as a teenager. It was right when my parents split. I delved into the world of comics, and they were the first ones. So I have a special place in my heart for X-Men. So they got a lot of good stuff. I was also thinking about doing maybe some Gargoyle reviews. I did manage to pick up Ultimate Goliath. It was a really cool action figure, and maybe I'll do a review on him. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want me to just stick to Transformers? Would you guys be okay with venturing outside of that with some other stuff? Also, action figure news. Thought it was really cool. There's lots of things coming through the pipeline, not only from Hasbro, but from third party. Thought it'd be good to keep you guys posted and informed on that stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you guys would like to see me expand on those things. The other thing the final thing that I want to touch on is my website. My website is, again, specific to the project. I have tabs that are specific to the trilogy. So we've got Galvatron's Revenge, Dinobots Unleashed, and Ultimate Annihilation. And then what I was thinking about doing, because of the fact that many of you guys have reached out to me about the software that I'm using, the models, some of you guys have asked to purchase it or send them to you. Unfortunately, I can't do that because we all signed an agreement, or we all agreed. We have a contract that I would not be using these for profit. I would not want to take advantage of the artists that put hours into this and make a fee off of it and not give them their part. That's not what our project is about. Our project, I'm not going to use something that they worked to benefit myself, essentially. So as far as models regarding this project, no go. However, I do have models that I did from before this project started, predominantly action figures, or predominantly characters based on the action figures from the classic toy line, or the universe, Transformers Universe toy line, and the Transformers animated toy line. So I have a bunch of those. So I was thinking about uploading those into our website, and you guys can go ahead and take a look and purchase if you like. If you want to dive into animating and focus on animating without having to model, you'll have that ability to do so. And yeah, all I got to do is make sure that the models are clean, so that way that you can import them in multiple different softwares. So I'll be looking to do that either this month or next month. So definitely look for that. That's pretty much it. I think the last thing I do want to touch on is our GoFundMe campaign. Again, we still got that going on. The purpose of the GoFundMe campaign, again, is to acquire hardware and software, which we've been doing. A lot of the special effects that you guys have been seeing, I've been acquiring those, I've been purchasing those. So it's helped out big time. It's streamlined a lot of the things that we need to do, because to do all that in 3D, it takes a lot. And we don't really have the time to do that, and we don't have a specialist for that. So we can continue to use your help. And again, if you contribute $50 or more, that's $50 starting as of now, this year, you'll get a thank you DVD or Blu-ray, right, from us as a thank you for your contribution. Also, if you need help, right? If you don't have it all in one shot, if you need to break it up or do it over a course of time, we'll work with you. Absolutely. Just let me know. If you donate more than 50, if you do 100, you can get 2 Blu-rays, right? Give one to yourself and give one as a gift to another Transformer fan. However you guys want to do, just let me know that's what you guys want to do. I do have a bit of a challenge. We have about over 22,000 subscribers to this channel. And we're at about, our current GoFundMe is a little over 7,000. We need to get to 20, right? And what the challenge I would like to challenge everybody is, if everybody could do $1. If everybody on the page can do $1, we would obviously hit our goal. I don't think $1 is a whole lot, but if everybody can contribute, every dollar would count, and every dollar would go towards obviously getting the hardware and the software that we need. So that's my challenge to you guys. If you guys are able to, we would greatly appreciate it. And again, it just helps us get the things that we need for this project and the future ones to go. Guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you. I really appreciate you guys hanging with us. We're almost at the finish line. 2022 is the targeted time for when we want to finish this project, and it looks like we're going to get there. I'm going to push as hard as I can. The team is pushing as hard as always, and hopefully we can finish this soon, and you guys will have a finished piece. Until the next time, either I'll see you guys with an action figure review or a character bio. But until then, guys, peace out till all are one. Bye-bye.